Hey, mission trip leaders, it's Trista Ross, and I am so excited to share with you your next step in the 2019 mission trips. Being a leader, I want to help you learn how to basically access the information that's coming in about the people that are interested in your trip, whether it's applications that they've filled out or just names of people. If it's a here trip, names of people that really want to be a part of your project. So when somebody shows interest in your trip, whether it's through filling out the application, which is the case for for near and far trips, they would fill out an application and that's when you would get notified. If it's a here trip, then they have basically just signed up saying that they're interested on a first Wednesday that we just had or on a Sunday morning, and then we, Kevin or myself, would drop them into your queue, and so that's how you would be notified of that. Anyway, either situation, you will receive an email, and the email will be from Discover Point Church. I'm not showing you that screen because we were having trouble switching back and forth between the email and the database. So you'll get an email from Discover Point Church that basically says, someone is interested, and there's a little green box at the bottom of the email that will either say View Queue or View Form. And so you'll click that green box and it'll take you to the database. You'll sign into the database using your email and the password that you have created. And currently I'm logged in under Jeremy's. He is the queue manager for the Bold Mission trip because he is the leader of the Bold Mission trip. So after you've logged in, if it doesn't take you directly to the process, then on the left-hand side right here, you are going to click Process Queues. So click that. And this one specifically, you're going to look for GOM, which stands for Go on Mission, and then the name of your trip, which for Jeremy, like I said, is Bold Mission Builders. All right. Now make sure that you are under People here. And this is a list of all of the people that have filled out the application for this trip. Okay. In order to view Trista's application, we will go to the right and click View. Make sure you're on Forms right here. And this right, Near and Far Go on Mission application, this is the application that you're looking for. In order to view her specific application, you would click on the date, and then you can scroll down and see all of her responses that she filled out for the application. All right, so then you can start to gather some information about who Trista Ross is, okay, and how she would fit into your trip or project. Then let's say, okay, you've read her application and you touch base with her. That's going to be a next step for you as the mission leader, is to touch base individually with the team members. So you have send an email, you have a phone number, an address. So you have all of the contact information right here for that person. After you've had the conversation, you can go ahead and make notes so that, if you're following up with multiple people, you can get things confused. But if you have your notes in here, then it makes it a lot easier. Talked with Trista, and she is very interested in this trip. She may have schedule conflict. Keep her up to date on trip dates. Okay, and then you would click Add this note, and you could put the date, but you actually don't need to put the date because it will list the date here, so you'll know who you contacted and where they stand with the trip. Okay. So that's where you would do notes for this person. The other thing, so let's go back to our queue. Now, we don't want to leave this status as not started because you have looked at her application and you've also contacted her. So you want to update her status, and there's a few things that we can do for that. So let's say you talk with Trista and she's unsure. okay, because she has actually signed up for 3 trips, and she's excited about yours, but she's still praying through the direction that God wants her to go with this trip. Yikes. I don't know why it's not working. All right, so let me switch to, oh, I know why. Sorry. You've got to make sure right here that this is the person that you are wanting to make a change on, that she is selected. Okay? Otherwise, it's just going to do what it was doing. It's not going to do anything, and you're going to be confused, just like I was. But you click her, you check her, and then you do other actions. So you're wanting to say, okay, she's unsure. So she's in progress. We've started it, but I don't want to actually, I want to keep her in my queue because I don't know where she wants to go yet. So that's what you would do, and then do perform action. All right? Let's say that she for sure, 100%, I've got no conflicts, I'm excited about this trip, I definitely 100% want to be added to the Go on Mission Bold Mission Builders group. You would click that. And so you've clicked mark as done here, and then you check that because you want to add her to the group. That's going to be for future communication with your mission team. And then you're going to click mark as done. All right? And then she gets added to your group. Let's say that you talk with Trista and she was under the impression that this group was putting on vacation Bible schools throughout the Georgia area and other states, let's say. And she does not want to build houses or churches. She just wants to love kids. So this trip actually is not the right fit for her. So you still want to mark her as done, but you definitely don't want to add her to this group because she does not want to be a part of the Bold Mission Builders now that she knows what it's about. So you would just click mark as done. Okay, and that would move her out of your queue. Both of those choices, mark as done, would move her out of your queue and either put her in your group or take her out of this queue. So that currently, I feel like, is all of the information that you need about how to access your queues, the people that are interested in your trips. Again, for the near and far, you're definitely going to see you're definitely going to see their applications, okay? Because they will fill out an application under forms in order to be added to that. If you're a here trip, you aren't going to see applications. Those people have basically just expressed interest in joining that team. And as you get closer, you're going to be communicating with them about details of the trip. I would definitely say you still want to, right now, touch base with them just to see if they have any questions. Make sure that they still want to be a part of that group, but there really isn't an application for our here trips. It's just a group of people that now you have information to reach out to them. I hope this has been helpful. If you get into this and are confused, please reach out to me, or you can reach out to Kevin Wade. He's also helping in this, leading in this. My email address is trista@discoverpointchurch.com. We are here to help you. We want you to be successful. We definitely want you to be communicating with your teams. Our next step for you guys is going to be touching base with you and doing a training on what this next year is going to look like as far as meetings and trainings with your teams to prepare them for the actual mission trip. Thanks so much for listening, and have a great weekend.